Trojan Philly. What's up, man? USCJ here. Listen, it's the top of the morning. It's the top of the morning. I hope everybody is getting ready to get up, get out, and make some things happen this morning. Listen, the future is so bright right now. You guys already know I got the sunglasses on, but listen, we got to talk about this because I just did a brief video about DeAnton Lynn and what the significance is of him staying. But I really want to break this down and tell you guys why this is so significant and why this is such a big win on so many levels for this USC football team. You guys know that DeAnton Lynn is a highly sought after guy, but his intellectual knowledge of the game, the way he's able to break down the game, the way he's able to see a game, and the way each recruit, when they come in, how they talk about DeAnton Lynn's knowledge of the game, how he simplifies it, do you guys remember how lost in the sauce USC players were when Alex Grinch was here? Nobody ever talked about how he simplified this game. Nobody ever talked about how they love DeAnton Lynn. When specifically guys like Eric Gentry. You guys remember what Eric Gentry said when DeAnton Lynn came in and how he was so excited? Look, Eric Gentry, he could have bounced. He could have hit the portal. But when DeAnton Lynn came there, when he sat in the film room with them, and this is something he does with each player. Each player gets this simplified information, and he's able to relay it to them, and then he's able to translate it, help them translate it to the field. And now we're getting a better product on the field. And even guys like Kamari Ramsey that came back. You see him. I mean, you talk about how it's able to translate on the field, manifest on the field. But this is a win on so many levels, not just because we got our defensive coordinator back, but when you look at the head-to-head matchup, do you guys realize that James Franklin flew out to Los Angeles to come get his coach? And look, it scared all of us. I'm going to tell you why it scared all of us. Because this guy is a guy that played for Penn State. Rightfully so. Like, Penn State had a real shot, a real chance. If they didn't have a shot, if they didn't have a chance, they would have never been in the mix for this. They would have never even had this on there. I told you guys when I broke it yesterday and talked about DeAnton Lynn possibly leaving. I told you guys that they had a plane landed. News was here that they're gonna try to give him the bag. James Franklin came with the bag, but you know what? I'm gonna give God the glory. He had enough grace to look on this program. God knows, like, if USC would have lost DeAnton Lynn, look, man, the USC Trojan family would have fell apart. You guys already know. I already know it. The Trojan family would have fell apart. But it's so significant because Penn State is a team. Penn State is a team that went to the playoffs this year. They had a good defense, a steady defense all year. However, USC was one of those teams that put a lot of points on Penn State, 30 points to be exact. We went overtime with them. And for all those, look, I got to get some of these lost in the sauce USC fans away. Just get away. Because a lot of them were complaining. Some of them were complaining like, oh, well, DeAnton Lynn really didn't bring us back up to where we really need to be. Look, stop. If Penn State recognizes that DeAnton Lynn is a great defensive coordinator, why can't some of the lost in the sauce fans? I realize that some fans want to complain about everything. But guess what? USCJ not about to allow you in there. Get away with it. But the real significant part with this is that USC went toe-to-toe when you're talking about for DeAnton Lynn with a team that had a lot of success the past couple of years. Penn State was good last year, but then they went to the playoffs, had success, and they was just right there. They went toe-to-toe with Notre Dame, just like we went toe-to-toe with Notre Dame. And so for USC to pull this through, for the coaches that, I'm not sure how much Lincoln Riley, I know he wanted them to stay, but how much of an impact did Jennifer Cohen have? I know she had to have a big impact to say, look, we about to give you this big bag. We can't let you leave. And I told you guys, a few hours later, I think it was 10 hours prior to me making the last announcement about DeAnton Lynn staying, I think that I told you, I said, look, they're coming with a big bag. USC better step it up. I think he made $2 million. They better up it up to 2.5 million. And that's what, and I'm not sure the figure, the number, but whatever it is, they made him happy. But look, that's one point. But here's the other point. Penn State has most of their team coming back. Penn State has all of their team, most except the Carter, Abdul Carter, I believe that's his name, number 11. Dude is a monster, defensive end, rush guy. But Penn State has most of that team coming back. And for USC to go head-to-head with Penn State that has most of their team coming back, you know what that tells me? That tells me that the future is bright. That means that all the portal pieces that we brought in. See, let me double back real quick. Let me go back, because when you look at this year before Anthony Lucas got hurt, before Eric Gentry got hurt, USC was playing some solid defense. And I'm not saying we just fell off the face of the earth when those guys went out, but it wasn't the same intensity. It wasn't the same level. Those were the guys, Anthony Lucas, Eric Gentry, and we needed those guys. But now, when you look at the transfer portal, when you look at Kamari Ramsey coming back, when you look at Bishop Fitzgerald now that we got, when you look at Harvey, those pieces that we got, coupled with the young guys that we got in the secondary, Marquise Gaevo, Christian Pierce, Jarvis Boatwright, Marcellus Williams, Braylon Conley, possibly Nicholson coming back. When you look at all of these pieces, of course, Isaiah Rubin as well. When you look at these pieces, you couple that with the defensive line guys that we brought in, Jarrett and some of the other guys, along with Lucas being healthy, Eric Gentry coming back. When you look at this is about to be a talented defense. So you know what that's telling me? That's telling me that DeAnton Lynn believes in this defense. That's telling me if he's gonna forfeit that situation out there in Penn State, that's telling me that DeAnton Lynn is saying it's go time. It's on it popping. It's on it cracking. These young guys. Oh, I forgot to mention guys like Jai Abasari, Carlon Jones. There are multiple guys. I'm having the brain freeze, but I've been through these guys several times, and some of the guys that left, God bless them. I love Sam Green. I love some of the other guys that left, but they brought the right guys in, and we kept the right guys. We got Cam Fountain. We still got Braylon Shelby. We got some of these other guys. We lost David Peavy, but if you look at the pieces that we lost and the pieces that we kept, it's straight up go time. So look, man, you guys can hit me in the comments, man. I'm excited. I told you guys there is a linebacker coach hired. Look, when somebody gives me their word, they say, Jay, why are you going to make the announcement? I say, look, if somebody gives me their word, man, I stay solid. I stay loyal to the soil, man. I've always been like that. I don't talk. I don't talk, man. Hey, look, if somebody gives me a word, I stay loyal to the soil, man. Just know everything that I tell you guys and that I've told you guys thus far is happened. Trust the process, man. We got a coach. He's a longtime coach. He's an experienced guy. But look, the cat will be let out the bag pretty soon. I'm hoping today. So look, man, you guys hit me in the comment section, man. What do you guys think? What do you guys think as far as the talent level? I saw a lot of people say we don't have that talent level yet. I beg to differ, because you don't go toe-to-toe with Notre Dame. You don't go toe-to-toe with Penn State. You don't go toe-to-toe with multiple teams, and you don't have the talent level. I think the USC's right there. I think it's really go time. I think that the future is bright. So look, man, I'm out of here, man. Happy Friday. Look, I know the future is bright. And by the way, I told you guys, I mentioned about Hassan Longstreet, and I told you guys that after the bowl game, somebody asked me, well, I did a live. I said that somebody asked me about Jaden Maiava. Do I still think he's the QB1? I said yes. Same thing I said with Miller Moss. But I said the other question was asked, do I think he closed the door as far as the quarterback competition? I said, no, it's an open competition. I said that. So, look, what I'm looking at from Hassan Longstreet, phenomenal. Like, the guy's body is developed. He looks super fast. And look, all I can say is, like I said, for Miller Moss and Jaden Maiava, may the best man win, period. Hey, may the best man win. I'm not, and look, although it's easier for us to pinpoint the defense, who's going to start at defense, I'm still going to do what I did last year. I'm just going to give some hypothetical stuff, but as it relates to this quarterback race, may the best man win. That's all I'm going to say, man. Look, I'm out of here, man. Happy Friday to everybody, man. It's really go time. It's on and popping. Look, man, until later on, listen, hey, you guys know the fire relief information is still on my community page. If you go on my YouTube page, go on my home page. You guys know if you want to donate, all those sections there, all those sites there that you can go on and check it out. Whether it's the Blue Cross or not Blue Cross, I said the Red Cross, Red Cross, but different sites. It's on my YouTube community page. If anybody want to donate, we got to keep supporting because people are without homes. They're gonna be living, I mean, from hotel to hotel, however it's done. But we got to support, man. It's gonna take us to help out. So look, man, I'm out of here. Until later on, listen, everybody stay blessed. Happy Friday to everybody. Fight on, fight on, fight on.